much. Well, the Ice Bucket Challenge becoming a viral sensation around the world. It's also helped raise awareness and a lot of money for the ALS Association. The campaign has brought in more than $31 million since July 29th. Compare that to just $1.9 million the same time last year. Joining me now in a First on Fox interview is Dorine Gordon. She's CEO and president of the New York chapter of the ALS Association. Dorine, it is good to have you on the program. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Maria.
Congratulations to you with this amazing awareness of ALS. First off, define for us the implications of ALS, the real details of the disease, and where this money that you've raised is going.
Well, ALS is a progressive, fatal neurodegenerative disease that attacks the nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord. So as the disease progresses, a person will lose the ability to move, to speak, to swallow, and eventually to breathe. And currently, we don't have an effective treatment for ALS. So a lot of the funding will go towards research to find an effective treatment and hopefully a cure.
Well, whose idea was it to come up with this Ice Bucket Challenge? Because it certainly was a great catalyst to raise a lot of money with all of the ills out there, from cancer to heart disease to ALS and so many others. To raise this kind of money for ALS is obviously a feat. Who came up with the idea to do the Ice Bucket Challenge?
Well, it really came from the patient community. There were a couple of families in New York, in Westchester, the Synertia family. Anthony has ALS. He was diagnosed at 30 years old, and then he kind of kicked it off to Pat Quinn, who is another patient of ours. He's 30 years old, and Pat challenged Pete Frates in Boston, and from there it just went viral.
Well, Dorine, obviously people get challenged, and then they're forced to dump the bucket on their head. I have been challenged, as you know, by the NASDAQ.
Yes.
I happen to have a bucket of water right here. But let me ask you this. If I choose not to dump water on my head, can I just donate to the cause?
Absolutely. You can go to alsa.org.
I think I'm going to write the check, Dorine, and save the bucket of water for another day. Is that all right?
Very good.
I'll be sending you my donation. Dorine Gordon, thank you so much for joining us.